Even you are so determined to protect the integrity of democracy, you would find it absolutely outrageous that someone has tried to assassinate a president, right?
Boom.
If the other conservatives on this show want to say that it was absolutely outrageous that Donald Trump attempted to coup the government, then maybe I would. Yeah, no, I'm not going to get on my knees and beg for forgiveness or show sympathy to conservatives.
I'm asking for that. I'm asking you to condemn what happened as an egregious attack on democracy. Can you do that?
No, I won't. No, I won't.
You can't do that. You see, so why?
So earlier in the week, we covered the insane Destiny meltdown over the Trump assassination attempt, where she laughed at it. He refused to condemn it, and he even went so far as to mock Corey Comparator. He thought it was funny that an innocent man was killed protecting his own family at the Trump rally. And when people asked him, he said he wouldn't even care if his own parents, Destiny's own parents, who are Republican voters, were killed for supporting Trump, because his whole take is, well, you shouldn't support an insurrectionist to begin with. So absolutely insane. Feel free to watch our prior coverage on this if you want to see the full extent of Destiny's meltdown over the situation. But later on in the week, Destiny went on Piers Morgan, and Piers Morgan grilled him for his opinions on this, saying, you are absolutely insane. You refuse to condemn political assassinations. You laugh at it, and you even laugh at innocent people being killed during these political assassinations. What's the deal here, buddy? And we're going to react to that here today. So folks, if you enjoy the content, be sure to leave a like on this video, subscribe to support the channel. But without further ado, just take a listen here, because it is absolutely satisfying in some ways, but it is doubling down on the fact that Destiny is completely insane. He is manic, and he has lost the plot. So check it out.
Yeah, but Destiny, let me explain to you. Conservatives can say anything.
No, I'm not a conservative.
They can have any conspiracy theories. They can have any plot. They can do anything, and then liberals are supposed to sit here and be like, "Oh my God, it's so tragic."
No, Destiny,
absolutely not.
Let me explain.
Absolutely.
Let me explain my position, because I'm not a conservative. I'm not on either side in your race, right? Here's what I think about what you did. You'd like to fire off, as you've done so far in this debate, about your fury at how disgusting Republicans are, how inhumane they are, how they never have any empathy, blah, 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 blah. And then you yourself actually are exactly the person that you're describing. You are inhuman. You are somebody who seems almost gleeful that a young firefighter with a family, with a wife and children, who he was protecting as he was shot dead, that he deserved what was coming to him, because he went to a President Trump rally, a man who was president of the United States until recently for 4 years and maybe again. You sound almost gleeful, Destin, and I'm sorry, that makes you, frankly, despicable.
Actually, he is gleeful. It's not almost gleeful. He is. In response to Corey being killed, you look at his Twitter. This is what he said. He said, well, all I see is Biden +1 in Pennsylvania. Okay. So yes, he did mock it. He did laugh at it. He said that publicly. It's not like, oh, I'm strawmanning. He said, no, if you are killed for supporting Trump, I will laugh at you. So, you know, you can accuse conservatives of saying whatever you, whoa, but they said this, they said that. I've never seen any major conservative figure laugh at someone being killed for supporting the Democrats. But if they are, if that exists, I totally condemn that. Okay, because I think we don't want to be just killing each other. And I know, Destiny, that's such a crazy opinion. Oh my gosh. Just saying.
I don't think I'm gleeful about anything. I don't think anybody should die. I don't think anybody deserves to die. But you want to talk about gleeful? Look at the conservative response to Pelosi's husband when they broke in.
I can answer that.
Mainstream media figures
I can answer that.
I don't care.
I can answer that.
With all due respect, I don't care what your answer is.
Let me answer that.
The reality is that conservatives have been turning the temperature up on the rhetoric. They have been making fun of these types of events for years. And now when something happens to them, now they're looking for sympathy from the liberal side? Absolutely not. It's insane. It's unhinged that you can conduct yourself in such a manner and expect people to feel sorry when things happen.
Why should anybody on the right listen to a word of your hectoring and lecturing about how they should behave? And by the way, for the record, the mockery of Nancy Pelosi's husband when he was attacked by an intruder with a hammer was also despicable, right? I can see despicable behavior on all sides, and I'm happy to call it out when I see it. You, however, want to present yourself as this great kind of standard bearer of decency who sees outrageous behavior on the right time and again and is incensed by this disgusting, inhumane behavior. And yet time and again, since the attempted assassination of Donald Trump, you have displayed exactly the same kind of inhumane behavior. him about a fireman who is killed because he attends a rally of a guy he wants to vote for.
My issue with the MAGA kids is not that they are not empathetic. My issue is that they support a president that led an insurrection against the United States. I'm not here to tone police over their empathy.
80 million people voted for Donald Trump last time around.
That's great. 80 million people voted for a guy that tried to insurrect the government, and it looks like they might try to do it again. I mean, like, I don't know what you want me to say. These are the facts on the ground. The idea that
so you don't like attacks on democracy. So presumably you would unreservedly condemn the attempted assassination of Donald Trump.
Boom. Exactly. And for the record, I don't think the mainstream conservative take was mocking Paul Pelosi. I think it was more so questioning the situation because the facts were kind of strange, and then this came out, that came out, which I believe is a fair thing to do. Okay, in the same way conservatives are currently asking a lot of questions about the Trump assassination attempt, you know? So I'm sure some random guy on the internet was laughing that Paul Pelosi got attacked. I don't think that was the mainstream take, though. I think it was more so that the story was weird and they were trying to figure out what the truth was. Okay, so there is a difference. There is a difference.
Because that's one of the most egregious attacks on American democracy of modern times. Presumably,
I don't think that
you will take this opportunity, given you are so determined to protect the integrity of democracy, you would find it absolutely outrageous that someone has tried to assassinate a president, right?
Boom.
If the other conservatives on this show want to say that it was absolutely outrageous that Donald Trump attempted to coup the government,
I'm asking you.
Then I would. Yeah, no, I'm not going to get on my knees and beg for forgiveness or show sympathy to conservatives.
I'm not asking for that. I'm asking you to condemn what happened as an egregious attack on democracy. Can you do that?
No, I won't. No, I won't. I won't.
You can't do that. You see, so why the hell?
See, he won't condemn the assassination attempt. So he said it again. So for people who thought in my intro that I was maybe strawmanning a bit, no, he literally said, I do not condemn the assassination attempt against Donald Trump. But this guy is seen as some type of serious figure. You know, he was lauded by some on the right wing, not by me, but some on the right wing for years as being one of the more reasonable liberals. Is that what we see here? Just asking questions.
Frankly, Destiny,
absolutely not.
Why the hell should we listen to a word you have to say?
Wait, about why do you think conservatives haven't been listening to a word that liberals have said about anything for 8 years?
Right,
what do you think is going to change? You think if liberals come out now and they go, "Oh my God, this was so horrible,"
but here's my point.
Wow, that is true. Maybe that should also like
Charlie, I'll bring you in at the end of this. I promise you, and you'll get a good chance to respond. But here's my problem, Destiny, with your whole position on this, right? Is that you don't actually have anything inside you that you want the other side to have. You don't have any of the empathy. You don't have any sympathy. You don't care that someone tried to assassinate Donald Trump. You don't care that a young fireman with a family was killed in the process. You don't actually. You are not the person you want these other people to be. And all you do is play whataboutery with every question I give you.
Yep.
And I'm just
exactly.
It's not whataboutery. We're talking about Donald Trump. We're talking about the temperature of this country. But here's a question for the two panelists: what percentage of this event happening was due to Donald Trump's rhetoric? What do they think the answer to that question is?
What percentage could it be that the other side, as we've just heard from Dave Rubin, has spent 8 years calling Donald Trump the new Adolf Hitler, a person who was responsible for the murder of 12 million people, including 6 million Jewish people in a Holocaust. Last time I checked, Donald Trump hasn't murdered 12 million people. So much as you would like him to be the new Hitler, he's not. But again, to an impressionable young deranged mind who has easy access to guns, that can be easily interpreted as an existential threat, said President Biden. Somebody that needs to be put in the bullseye, said Biden.
Okay,
only last week. And guess what? Somebody then comes forward and tries to kill the existential threat.
Yeah, so there you have it, folks. Destiny refuses to condemn the assassination attempt against Trump. He refuses really even to condemn the fact that an innocent father was killed protecting his family. Like I said, he continues to laugh at it. And whenever you press him on this, all he does is engage in whataboutism. Oh, but conservatives won't condemn the insurrection. All this stuff. Okay. But to answer Piers Morgan's question, the answer is no. Should Destiny be taken as a serious person? Absolutely not. Okay. And honestly, I think anyone at this point who, look, I mean, bring him on. I support that, right? Bring him on, grill him on the things he believes. In many ways, I think it exposes who he really is and who his fans, what they really stand for. But beyond that, no, Destiny, nothing you say should be taken seriously. You are an insane, crazy person, and that's about all that needs to be said, right? So with that said, folks, let me know your thoughts on this interview in the comment section down below. Leave a like on this video, subscribe to the channel, and until next time, I guess pray for Destiny, okay, right? Pray for our enemies, pray for his mental well-being to, I don't know, come to a place that's more normal. God bless. Have a very great day, and peace.